The Hunchback of Notre-Dame by Victor Hugo. Read by Rick Kisner. Book First, Chapter 1, The Grand Hall. 348 years, 6 months, and 19 days ago today, the Parisians awoke to the sound of all the bells in the triple circuit of the city, the university, and the town ringing a full peal. The 6th of January, 1482, is not, however, a day of which history has preserved the memory. There was nothing notable in the event which thus set the bells and the bourgeois of Paris in a ferment from early morning. It was neither an assault by the Picards, nor the Burgundians, nor a hunt led along in procession, nor a revolt of scholars in the town of Las, nor an entry of our much-dread lord Monsieur the King, nor even a pretty hanging of male and female thieves by the courts of Paris. Neither was it the arrival, so frequent in the 15th century, of some plumed and bedizened embassy. It was barely 2 days since the last cavalcade of that nature, that of the Flemish ambassadors charged with concluding the marriage between the Dauphin and Marguerite of Flanders, had made its entry into Paris to the great annoyance of Monsieur le Cardinal de Bourbon, who, for the sake of pleasing the king, had been obliged to assume an amiable mien towards this whole rustic rabble of Flemish burgomasters, and to regale them at his Hôtel de Bourbon with a very pretty morality, allegorical satire and farce, while a driving rain drenched the magnificent tapestries at his door. What put the whole population of Paris in commotion, as Johann de Troyes expressed it on the 6th of January, was the double solemnity, united from time immemorial, of the Epiphany and the Feast of Fools. On that day there was to be a bonfire on the Place de Grève, a maypole at the Chapelle des Brocs, and a mystery at the Palais de Justice. It had been cried to the sound of the trumpet the preceding evening at all the crossroads by the provost's men, clad in handsome, short sleeveless coats of violet camelot, with large white crosses upon their breasts. So the crowd of citizens, male and female, having closed their houses and shops, thronged from every direction at early morn towards some one of the 3 spots designated. Each had made his choice, one the bonfire, another the maypole, another the mystery play. It must be stated, in honor of the good senses of the loungers of Paris, that the greater part of this crowd directed their steps towards the bonfire, which was quite in season, or towards the mystery play, which was to be presented in the grand hall of the Palais de Justice, the courts of law, which was well roofed and walled, and that the curious left the poor scantily flowered maypole to shiver all alone beneath the sky of January in the cemetery of the Chapelle des Brocs. The populace thronged the avenues of the law courts in particular, because they knew that the Flemish ambassadors, who had arrived 2 days previously, intended to be present at the
Sample complete. Ready to continue?